Hey guys, so I keep getting this call about Social Security, whatever it is. So I'm gonna see what I can do as far as, messing with these guys. So, this is the number up here that they just tried to call. Post Falls, but so let's see how we do. And call.
For calling Social Security Administration. How can I help you today?
Yeah, hi. I keep getting this call saying that my Social Security number has been suspended. What
Again,
is this?
I believe that you have already spoke to one of my agents and you have said to my officer that you're not willing to cooperate with our department. So is that true?
No, I'm perfectly willing to cooperate. I just don't know what I did.
I do believe that you have already spoke to one of my agents, right, ma'am?
No, not recently. This is the first I've gotten this call. And it just told me to call this number back. So I was like, you know what? I really need to figure out what this is. So I was like, yeah, I really need to call because I really don't want to lose my disability and anything like that. So if you could please just, what do I need to do?
Can you walk or you can't walk?
I can walk, yes.
You can walk. You can see, right?
I use glasses.
Okay. May I know whom I'm speaking with, first of all?
My name is Shay, Shay, Firewolf,
Sorry?
Firewolf.
I want you to spell out for me your full name. What's your first name?
Shay, Shay.
Oh, you're going too fast. I got S like in Steven.
H as in Harry, A as in
Mhm.
Apple, Y
Mhm.
as in Yancy.
Mhm. Shay. That's your first name.
Yes.
And Stocksberry. That's your last name.
No, I had it legally changed last week to Firewolf because,
So
I
what
don't
is
like
your last
Stokesbury.
name?
Well, if Stokesbury is my birth name, but my father, fuck him, whatever.
Uh,
I needed
Currently,
it
what is
legally
your
changed.
name?
I'm just waiting for it to be, complete. But Stokesbury is my birth name.
Can you let me know what is your full name? The currently.
Shay Dawn Stokesbury.
It's a Shay, right? Shay.
Yes, sir.
What's the last name?
Stokesbury is my birth name.
Oh, I'm not asking your birth name.
Oh, I changed it to Firewolf. Firewolf. I fucking hate my father, I swear.
Firewalls.
Yes. I'm waiting for it to actually be approved and go through because it takes like 3 to 6 weeks before it'll actually do it, which I think is fucking ridiculous. But it's just how it goes, I guess. You know. So it's still Stokesbury, but I'm just waiting for it to be changed.
Sorry.
It's still Stokesbury right now, but I'm waiting for it to be changed. I have everybody call me by my last name right now.
Firewalls. That's your last name. Firewols.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any middle name?
Dawn, Dawn.
I want you to help me out with the current zip code of yours.
Okay.
So can you let me know what is the current zip code?
83301.
Go ahead. Can you repeat it back to me?
83301.
Yeah. First of all, I will let you know that you're speaking to an officer, Danny Werfel, holding the badge ID number SR7172.
Okay.
And I believe your full name will be Shay, and your birth name was, what was that? Stay Stocksberry, right?
Yes, sir.
Just give me a quick moment. I want you to get ready with a piece of paper and a pen. Once you're ready, just let me know.
A paper and a pen. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me
Sure.
get one.
And can you let me know how old are you?
I'm 27. Well, almost 27. I turn
You are
27 next month. So I'm 26.
47?
20. 2, 6.
Okay, I believe that you're 27 years old, right?
I turn 27 next month. I'm almost.
Okay, it's almost. So I believe this is your current mailing address. It will be on 26 of 2nd Avenue North, 14th. It's in Twin Falls. The zip code will be 83301. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That's it.
Okay. You ready with your pen and paper?
Yeah. I got my favorite pink pen.
I want you to make a note. I want you to make a note of my name. My first name is Danny, Danny.
N-N-Y. Okay.
The last name is Werfel, Werffel.
Okay.
Werffel. That's my full name, Danny Werfel. I want you to make a note.
Okay, I've written it down.
And I want you to make a note of the batch ID number, which I'm holding right now. That is S like Steven, R like Roger, 7172.
7172. Okay.
Okay, Mrs. Chase, Stocksberry, in order to pull out the records, okay, it is not easy that we can simply go ahead and pull out the records which is under your name. For that, I want you to help me out with the social security number of yours as well as your date of birth. So that I can pull out the records under your name and make you understand each and everything what's going on.
You want me to give you my social security number?
And your date of birth, so that we can pull out the records which is under your name, and I will explain to you in a better way about what's going on. I will let you know each and everything.
Okay, well, my date of birth is 6/18/1992.
Sorry? Can you repeat back to me?
June 18th.
It's a 6th, it's June. The day will be 18,
Uh-huh.
and the year will be 1992, right?
Yes, sir.
And what will be the social security number?
519
Mm-hmm.
72
Mm-hmm.
2253.
I repeat back to you. It's 519-72-2253. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Just hold the line for a quick moment. Let me pull out the records and let you know what's going on, okay?
Okay.
The month was June, right?
Yes, sir.
I believe. Okay, just give me a quick moment. Can you repeat me the social security number of yours?
Yeah, it's 519
Uh-huh.
72
Hold on.
2253.
519. What's the middle two?
72
Uh-huh.
2253.
2253, and the month was,
June
and what was the day?
18
What's the year?
92. Yeah, you
Have
can't
you
do
spoke to
anything with my
someone else
birthday,
before,
so.
ma'am?
Huh.
I don't think so, right?
I'm sorry?
Have you spoke to someone else before?
No, you're the first person that I've talked to about this.
Okay,
Such a
just
fucking
give
idiot.
me a
Oh my
quick
god.
moment. Do you know any idea where was your social security number issued?
In Idaho. That's where I live.
Sorry?
I was born and
Okay, in the
raised in my
Idaho,
birth.
right?
I was born and raised
It was
in the town. So
uh it was issued in the Idaho, right?
yes,
I can see in my system that it was issued in Idaho in 1970. And you're
yes,
saying that your date of birth is 1992?
yeah. But that is my social
So what's
security
going on?
number. You know, I need to get this figured out.
Why
I
did you
didn't.
verify me the wrong year?
I'm not giving you the wrong freaking year, okay? I'm looking at my social security number right there in front of me on my card. I gave you the number. I did not choose my fucking number, okay? It was given to me at birth. I don't know
Is
why
that the
it's.
way to speak to an officer? First of all, Mrs. Shea,
I apologize. I'm
I'm
just
asking,
trying
I'm
to. I'm
asking you
giving you the
something.
information
Is
that
that
I.
the way to speak? Is that the way to speak to an officer, ma'am?
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Xavier, please go. Please go, my son. I love
I'm
you.
asking you some question. Is that the way to speak to an officer?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, make sure as I told you before that we are in the conference call. We are going to play this recording line to the courthouse as a piece of evidence against you.
Oh no.
Am I clear? Am I clear on that?
Okay.
So, Mrs. Shea,
My God, this guy's a
before we
fucking
proceed any
idiot.
future, I would like to make you aware that the line on which we are talking right now is being federally recorded and monitored by the three major government affiliations. That is Federal Trade Commission, Better Business Bureau, and the Financial Crime Enforcement Network. So please make sure whatever you speak and I speak, it must be true and honest. Are we clear on that?
Yes, sir.
And I don't want you to interrupt me while I'm explaining to you about this case. Once I complete with my part, I will give you a fair enough chance to speak and to raise your questions. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mrs. Shea, the investigation started under UNAM when we found a bunted car
Okay, so
in
this
the.
guy's a
I'm
fucking
sorry, excuse me.
idiot. Oh
The
my
investigation
God, he's
started
a
under
fucking
UNAM
idiot.
when we found a bunted car in the south
I
border
literally
of
found that
Texas.
number online. It's
Make and
just
model of
random.
this
That's just
car
what I
was
saw.
Toyota Corolla with the VIN number TX2440. That car was idle on the streets, and the local reported about this car to be
Car.
suspicious, after which
Okay, a
the local
car.
sheriff investigated on the car. They found some blood and drugs resided inside it. Hence, after more investigations, we found that the car was rented under UNAM and under your social security number. And there were two addresses linked to the
Fucking
title
idiot.
of the
Oh my
vehicle.
God.
The first address
Yeah, he
that is
can't
on
hear me.
1245 East 16th Avenue, Houston, Texas. The second address that is on 7609.
Texas.
It's in Claremont Avenue, El Paso, Texas. Do you know about this address, or have you been on those addresses before in
No,
your
sir.
past life?
I haven't been in Texas ever. I've never left Idaho.
I'm not asking you that have you ever been to the state of Texas or not. I'm asking that
No,
have you ever been to those addresses?
no,
It's on
sir.
1245 Houston, Texas? No. Okay. So, after more investigations,
I can't
okay,
help myself.
as the second address that's on 7609, it's in Claremont Avenue, El Paso, Texas. That's what I'm talking about. It's a suspicious address, excuse me, which was
no.
raided by the state Rangers divisions and the U.S. Marshal. Unfortunately, there was no one at the residence, but we have recovered 22 pounds of cocaine,
'Cause the
which is in a
resident doesn't
busy
fucking
truck.
exist.
Hold on for a moment. And some papers and documentations which relate to banking institutions such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo Bank, U.S. Bank, and Citibank. And all these five entire bank accounts were under your name and under your social security number. The question arises when the FBI, and the U.S. Treasury were investigating on this banking statement, respective financial institutions, we found, we found more than $23,000 has been wired from this account locally and internationally. Uh, because they found us completely suspicious. Okay, ma'am. Mrs. Shea, because transactions were made to narco trafficking like countries like Mexico and Colombia. They have got two recipients in these respective
15
countries
minutes so far.
available. The first recipient in the state of Colombia was in the name of John Gonzalez, and the second recipient in the state of Mexico was in the name of John uh, Romaros, Julia Romaros. So do you know both of these address? I'm sorry. Do you know both of this name, or is he or she your friend?
No, I don't recognize the names. Of course, I'm not really good with
Julia
names, so.
Romaros and John Gonzalez.
No,
Julia Romaros and
I
John
don't recognize
Gonzalez.
either of the names. And to tell you the truth, I'm not really good with names. I'd have to see a
I
picture.
want you to be very honest with me over this recording line, first of all. Make clear?
I am being honest, I swear.
Okay. So you don't know both of this name? You have never been to those addresses,
Never,
right?
sir.
And you have never been to the state of Texas. So,
Never.
Mr. Shea, there is a high chances that someone has been access to your personal information, which is the biggest concern for us now. And you have been a thief of identity thief. So there is someone in the state of Texas who is misusing your identity, who is using your name, and he had committed many fraudulent activities in the state of Texas. That's the reason there are strict criminal charges against your name in the state of Texas. That is drug trafficking, money laundering, and thief of identity.
Oh,
That's the reason today you receive a call from our department before you face any legal consequences. That's the reason there is an arrest warrant issued under your name. Do you know this?
no, sir. I never.
So my
this is all
question will be,
new to
Mr.
me.
Chi, my question, will you allow me to speak first?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. I'll listen.
I can barely hear you.
I'm sorry. I have to get my charger. My phone's almost dead. Hang on, let me plug it in.
Okay, you can put on the charger.
Yep, I gotta put on the charger. Because it's almost dead, and I don't want it to die mid-call, you know.
Okay, first of all, you can charge once you're ready. Just let me know. We'll make you aware. Okay?
Okay, it's plugged in now, okay. Now, I don't know those people, and I don't
So,
know
Mr.
their addresses. I'm sorry.
Will you allow me to speak first? I told you, ma'am, I don't want you to interrupt me between while I'm explaining to you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So
Go
I
ahead.
do apologize. Okay. So, Mrs.
This
Chair,
guy.
that was not
Oh
you.
my
You have never
God.
been to the state of Texas. You don't know about of this address. Do you own a Corolla in your past life?
No, sir.
Sorry?
A Corolla? Is that a car?
Yeah, Toyota Corolla. Do you own a Toyota Corolla in your past life?
No, I don't even have a license. I haven't been able to get one. I'm kind of limited on funds.
So, ma'am, Mrs. Shea, as you have explained to me each and everything on this recording line, that the information today which you have in your study, it doesn't belong to you, right?
Right.
So there is a high chances, as I told you, that in the state of Texas, who is misusing your identity. So, are you willing to cooperate with our department, with the Social Security Administration, so that we can go ahead and work together and arrest the real culprit who is misusing your identity?
Yes, sir. I'm willing to cooperate. I really don't want to go to jail.
Okay. So my first question will be, is that true that you got a 15 banks under your Social Security number? I don't think so,
Okay.
right? So first of all, I'm going to do an SE's verification form for you so that we can go ahead and safeguard each and everything which belongs to you. Because right now, we got our update from the courthouse to freeze down each and everything which belongs to you, which is related to your Social Security number. We are not going to do that because you were not involved on those fraudulent activities.
Okay.
Is that correct? So my first question will be, how many addresses do you have under your name currently?
Well, there's the one I live at now, and
I believe only one, right?
yeah, there should be only one address, which is the one
Okay.
I've lived at
My
now.
second question will be, how many members do you have in your family currently with you? Who else there with you?
It's just me and my son.
Okay, it's total two. How many cars, vehicles do you have? Do you have any vehicles?
No, sir. I don't have a license. I can't get a vehicle. What, baby?
I
Hold
see
on.
you don't have vehicles.
Yeah, go
Sorry?
watch your phone, baby.
Mrs. Shea, can you hear to me?
I can hear you. It's just my son is wanting some
Okay.
attention.
So my third question will be, how many bank accounts do you have under your name? Because we are gonna differentiate between you and the foster, okay? So how many bank accounts do you have under your name, your true belongings?
Just one.
Just one. Can you name me the bank name? What's the bank name?
I bank with Chase Bank.
It's a Chase Bank.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you let me know, is it a saving or it's a checking account?
It's a checking.
It's a checking.
Yes, sir. Go watch your phone, please.
And do you have the beat card in the Chase Bank? I believe you got the beat card.
I have a debit card.
Okay, apart from that, do you have any saving banks account?
No, sir. Xavier, will you
IRA accounts, individual retirement accounts?
just the checking.
There's a checking. Can you let me know approximately how much amount is available in the checking accounts? You're not allowed from the courthouse to go ahead and give me the information. Okay, exactly how much amount do you have approximately? You're not authorized by the courthouse to go ahead and verify the same amount. Exactly. I'm asking approximately.
I get about $800 a month in disability.
I'm asking right now, what's the amount available in the checking accounts of yours?
Currently in my
I'm
checking.
not asking. I'm not asking how much do you get.
Let's see. Let me check. Hold on. Let me check my account really quick.
Sure.
Let's see. I currently have around 250 in my checking account at the moment. That is being saved for next month.
It's $250.
Yes, sir.
But from that, you don't have any bank accounts, right?
No, just the checking.
Like a MasterCard, Visa card,
Uh,
a Store card.
I have a debit card that's directly connected to my bank, so it's the same card.
Okay. To your chest bank, right? The regular debit card?
Yeah, it's just a bank card. It's a
Okay.
debit card.
So, Mrs. Shea, the last question will be how much, what's the amount available with you in a cash in hand?
I'm sorry?
What is the amount available with you in the cash in hand with you?
Right now I have a little hidden book that has my son's college fund in it, and it currently has about $1,300 in it, which I'm so proud of myself for saving. He's gonna have such a good college fund.
How much?
1,300. I think it's about that.
With $1,300 in a cash, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's for my son's college fund. I'm putting it all in a hidden book on my shelf so nobody takes it.
Okay, it's $1,300. And apart from that, do you have any bank accounts you don't have, right?
Right. I only have the checking account and what I have saved in
And
cash.
in the saving, in the cash you got in hand, in the cash you got $1,300. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have explained to me each and everything that you have one address under your name. You got 2 members in your family currently with you. You have 0 vehicles. You got one bank. It's a Chase Bank. You got $250 in the checking. You got $1,300 in the cash, right?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna update those informations to the courthouse so that we can go ahead and safeguard each and everything which belongs to you. Okay?
Okay.
So I just want you to hold the line for a quick moment. Make sure this is the last courtesy call for you. Once we got disconnected, we cannot go ahead and help you out anymore.
Okay.
So stay on the line. Give me a quick moment. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Let me go ahead and update to the courthouse. Okay?
Okay. Oh my god, this guy's a fucking goddamn idiot. Oh my god. I mean, I have like cents in my account.
I
I
believe you
don't
got
use
the case
Chase.
number and the warrant number, which is under your name. You got?
Okay.
Did you got the case number and the warrant number, which is under your name?
No, like I said, this is the first I've heard of anything. I haven't gotten anything in the mail.
First of all, you are not. First of all, are you serious about this case? This case is about a murder, okay, ma'am?
A
And you're
murder?
saying, okay, okay. Is that the way to speak to an officer, ma'am? First of all,
I want to speak to an officer. If this is murder, I didn't do anything. I swear. I don't want to go to jail and leave my son in foster care. I really don't.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to go to jail. I want to get this taken care of. I don't
Are
want to
you
put my.
crying? First of all, are you crying?
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to. I just really don't want to go to jail.
First of all, Mrs. Shea, I want you to cooperate with our department. Crying is not gonna work, okay? So first of all, I want you to calm down, stop crying, and cooperate with our department. That's all.
Yes,
You
sir.
understand?
Yes, sir. I
Just
understand.
just hold the line for a quick moment. I want you to drink a glass of water first of all, and be patient. Just hold the line. Let me update to the courthouse. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is awesome. I actually was crying. Because I was like thinking about losing my son to foster care and all this other bullshit. And then drink a glass of water. First he said, oh, it's not going to help with a dick. And then he's like, oh, drink a glass of water. We don't want you to get dehydrated. Oh my god, this is a fucking funny. And I'm at 26 minutes already on this freaking call. This is too funny. The fact that blood, murder, and drugs. Oh my god, this is too fucking good. I have to say, this is my first time doing one of these calls and recording it. So this is.
Mrs. Shea?
Yes, sir?
Hello? Okay, Mrs. Shea, right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect your call to one of my attorney who will guide you each and everything how to go ahead and resolve the situation, okay? Because
Okay.
you're not involved in those fraudulent activities, right?
Right.
So just give me a quick moment, let me connect your call, okay?
Okay. I had to put that last sniff in there just to, yeah. this guy connect me to an attorney. Yeah, I'd really love to see that dude. I really would. This is freaking amazing. Oh my god. Oh, this is too good. Oh. I swear to God, this is the best call I have ever made. Now, I do have a phone recording of this call, and it's basically just audio. So, this is a video, and then I'll have the audio as a backup because I think my friends would like to hear this, but I think most of my friends will see this. And I love you all. This is freaking amazing. I think I'll post this on YouTube because this is too fucking funny. The fact that, some of the information I gave him was correct.
All right, thanks for holding the line. Your line has been connected to the senior investigation officer. I'm the senior in charge of your case file. My name is Chris Monroe with the badge number. Is there any way you can write down my name and number?
I'm
My
doing that.
badge number?
I'm doing that right now.
Do you have a piece of the paper? Yeah.
Chris Monroe.
Yes. My first name is Chris. I can spell it for you. It's CHRIS. And my last name is MONROE with the badge number C12090.
Okay, I got that written down.
Okay. So, according to receiving the information from the previous officer from the Social Security Administration, we can see at the moment there is three allegations against you. The first is money laundering, and the second is drug trafficking, and the third will be the thief of identity. So I just need to know from your side that Are you aware of this situation?
Well, the previous guy I was talking to, Danny Warfuff, he was
Yeah,
telling me about
yeah,
it
Danny.
because this was the first time I ever heard of anything like this.
Okay, ma'am. So as we can see that you're looking for the resolvement, you are saying on the recorded line that you don't want to get arrested. And also there is a one situation which we can see that the information which we have in our custody, because ma'am, you need to understand that we are talking about the legal matter. We are talking about your identity. And at the point that we have no other recourse, which is gonna be show you, which is gonna be proof you that you are not a culprit. All the allegations at the moment is against you. So if you wanted to clear out your name from this kind of fraudulent activity, you need to follow in the legal procedure which we are about to give you. You have to understand that we are talking about something legal here. We need to give you some of the information about your identity. So I will also let you know how you can able to safeguard your information. So I believe that you can able to work with us. I believe that you can able to cooperate with the Department of the U.S. Treasury, with the government, right?
Right.
Yeah, but I need to make sure, ma'am, before I'm gonna provide you and before I'm gonna tell you how you can able to save you all the information which you have, that I need to make sure that if you have any doubt, if you have anything which you are like you think suspicion, you just share with me. You just go ahead and tell me so I can able to give you the answer of that thing because I need to make sure everything before I'm gonna provide you the information.
Okay.
Do you have any questions? I mean to say.
Um, no, I can't think of any questions right now other than why this happened. I'm such a quiet and nice
See,
person that somebody would do this to me.
yeah, that's the reason, ma'am, because at the point of time we have no idea, apart from Texas, what other area your information has been still misused because we are not here to blame you for anything. We did not say that you are a culprit. We are just trying to get some
And
information. We're
yet you're
trying
calling
to
me
clear
to
out
I'm
your
a
name from this
culprit.
kind of fraudulent activity. But for that, we need a good evidence. We need a strong evidence which you are going to make on this recorded line. As long as you can work with us, as long as you can provide your information, as long as you can showing that you are an innocent person, everything are being recorded on this line, and this line are being using inside the courthouse as evidence. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now, Ms. Shea, I can see that you have bank account of the Chase Bank, right? You have Chase Bank under your name, any social?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And according to the information which I received, according of that information, I can see that you at the moment you're holding a $1,300 in a cash.
Mhm.
Okay. How do you got that money? May I ask you that?
I've saved it up for the last. Let's see, it's July. For the last year for my son's college fund.
Okay. So you need to understand that you have a legal charges against you of money laundering. So when we can talk about the money laundering now, whatever thing which is linked with your social and your personal name, everything will be suspended from your name. Even the bank account and the credit card and the debit card too, and the cash also is. We not allow you to take this money in with you because the cash is the simple and the common sign that you have black money because once you have legal
Black
charges, once
money,
you have
my
allegations
ass.
of money laundering, so the cash is the common sign that you have a black money. Or now we can see you have more than $1,300, which is seems like you are doing something fraud. That you have $1,300 in a cash. So we can able to find the option for you, but I need to know from your side before I'm gonna transfer this information to the courthouse, because at the moment now the bank account of the Chase Bank which you have is gonna be suspended from your name, all right? And once we terminate your social security number, the bank account will be blocked by the U.S. Treasury Department. But I need to know from your side that the money which you're holding in the bank account, do you want to save that money, or you're not worried that because this money will be taken by the U.S. Treasury Department from your bank account once the account will be blocked, or
Um,
that's the only money you have for survival? Hmm.
I could probably go to the bank and pull it out really quick, but I don't have a car and I'd have to walk and it's like 3 miles, and I don't know.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. So at the moment, you're saying that you're not able to go to the bank to take this money out because the bank is already closed because due for the federal holiday, right?
Oh yeah, it is Memorial Day today, isn't it? I'm such a dingbat. God.
Okay, not a problem, ma'am. So I believe that do you want to save that money, right? Do you don't want to lose this money?
No, I don't want to lose it.
Okay.
Timmy, go watch your
So I
phone.
need
I'm
to
not
ask
putting it
you if
away.
you wanted to save that money. I will
Go.
provide you some federal instructions. I just received the confirmation from the
I
accounting
love you.
team. According of the confirmation of the accounting team that
Please go play
uh,
on your phone.
some of the information which we got from
I'm gonna put it
the
away.
federal courthouse, I got some federal instructions in order to safeguard that money. I need to ask you that I can see there is you have no vehicle. You don't have any vehicle under your name?
No, I don't even have a license.
Oh, you don't even have a license. Okay. So, could you please provide me your country zip code? What is your zip code, ma'am?
83301.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 83301,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay, let me go ahead and check it out. And I believe that for the Chase Bank, you have a debit card, right? Do you have a debit card of the Chase Bank?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ma'am, do you aware of this Albertson store, which is located on 1221 Edison Avenue? Do you know this Albertson?
Yeah, it's way down over by oh, what's that shoe store?
Mhm.
I don't know what the shoe store's called.
Okay, how far is it from you, ma'am? Like, are you able to go to the Albertson by walk, or you need to hire an Uber or taxi something or bus?
Well, it's considering it's like 10, 12 blocks from me, and it's pouring
Uh-huh.
outside. I can't walk in this, and I don't have. I really
Okay.
don't want to spend my son's like college money just to get an Uber, but I will if I have to.
Okay. I want you to book the Uber if is there any way that you can book a Uber or taxi, because at the moment, ma'am, as we are having a very short time, I just got a 30-minute from the accounting team to save that money which you have in a cash or either to the bank account, because they are going to block your account within 30 minutes, and once they suspend the social security number from your name, by tomorrow you will be have the new social security number issue under your name, and also you will be receiving
Okay,
the
I can't
officer
technically do
visit at your
that,
home, and they will provide you some of
so
the information.
this is
Okay.
all fucking bullshit. Yeah.
So I just have to. Yeah, I just have to safeguard your money which you have in a cash. Let me tell you the federal procedure. What the courthouse decided, the money which you have in your cash of the $1,300, and also you have $250 in a Chase Bank. This money need to be converted to the government bank voucher. All right. To save this money, because the government bomb. You need to understand you're not going to send your money anywhere. You're not going to transfer your money anywhere. Your money will be converted to the government ban voucher. And this is the safe and secure way. The government ban voucher. What is that? That means the government bond, which is made by the government and used by every person. You need to find any of the nearest convenience store like Albertson, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Walgreens, Smith, Walmart, any government store like a Target. You have to go over there. Inside the store, you will be see a government bond. Whatever amount you can able to convert to the government bond, it means you can able to save that amount. That amount you have to that card, the government bond, you need to carry with you. Then you have to go to the Social Security office, the nearest Social Security office. We can set up an appointment for you by today. You have to go to the Social Security office, and then there is a machine, like the ATM machine. Like you know about the ATM machine, any of the bank you see ATM machine. Just like that, there is a machine which you can swipe that government bond and get the money in satisfied check for that amount. You will be receiving a satisfied check. In this way, you are going
Okay,
to
all of this
convert
is
your
just
money. First, you need to convert to the government bond. Then you need to go to the Social Security office to convert that money to the satisfied check. And by tomorrow, once you have the new Social Security number, once you see the bank account again linked with your new Social Security, again listed with your new Social Security number, then you can go to your bank. The satisfied check need to be submit in your bank account, and you will be receiving that money back in your account. You understand me?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I would have to wait
Yeah.
until tomorrow to go to the Social Security office because today's Memorial Day, and I just
Not a problem. We can set up the appointment for you tomorrow. It's not a problem. But before that, as we can see, your bank account will be start working within 30 to 45 minutes, as you only give me a 30 minutes to save that money which you have. And also the police is on an investigation, ma'am. They are still on investigation because, too much suspicious activity. So we don't want to, I don't want you made any mistake. You will take a long time to complete the procedure. And also I have to helping you to complete this procedure. So you have to keep the line active, following the legal procedure, because as long as you can work with the government, we are not going to be do anything wrong with you. We can try to clear out your name from this kind of fraudulent activity. And also we have to safeguard that money which you have in a cash or a bank account. Do you understand me?
yes, sir.
Yeah. So without wasting more time, without asking to talk about something else, we have to follow the legal procedure. What the federal department decided that first you need to book the Uber, because you said the Albertson is just like a 10 block, but you can't able to walk. So are you going by Uber or you going by bus or taxi something? Tell me so I can update to the courthouse.
I'm looking up Uber prices online, and I don't see
Uh-huh.
how much it was gonna be. So I'm gonna send him a message, say how much it is. Give me 1 second. If you hear little tippy tappies, that's my keyboard because I got this little sound on it. It's really awesome.
Okay. So they're receiving information that saying you don't have a driver license under your name, right? You don't have a driver license?
No, I haven't been able to get a license yet.
Okay. Not a problem. But make sure, like, before you leave your house, like, how much the Uber say, how much time they're going to take to reach there? Are you waiting for the Uber now?
Yeah, I'm just scheduling
Or you
it
have not
right
booked
now.
it?
I'm going through the little thing,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
now I'm just waiting. Let's see. It says the nearest Uber driver is an hour away. That's too long. Ugh.
What
It's like
happened?
everybody's not working today. What the hell?
Oh. So you're saying there is no Uber available today?
No, the nearest Uber is an hour away, and I don't have that much time. Let me look on Lyft. Maybe
Oh.
they have something better. Hang on a second.
Oh, yes, ma'am, because it's only 10 miles. So is there any possible? But before you leave your house, ma'am, you need to understand that you need to carry with you $1,300, which you have in a cash, need to be converted. Also, your debit card of the Chase Bank. And if you have any credit card, carry with all of the cards and your state ID. Make sure do not forget your state ID. And because you need to show your state ID where you're going to convert that fund. And I told that you got a state ID, right? Your ID card?
Yes, I do. It needs to be renewed this year.
Okay, all right. Yes, great. All right, so make sure before you leave your house, you need to check your wallet or your bag that you have $1,300 in a cash, which you say on the recorded line. Everything are being recorded, so make sure do not change your word. And carry with your debit card and your credit card. Do you have any credit card under your name?
No, just the debit card. What a greedy fucking
Not a problem.
bastard.
So carry
Oh my
with your
God.
debit card and the cash. Make sure do not forget the cash and state ID. Make sure you can holding that piece of the paper with you, because if we give you any federal instructions, need to be noting down on the piece of the paper. So just grab a piece of the paper with you. Just see that is there any possible way that you can like take a lift from anybody. Give you the lift to Albertson. You need to go 1221 Edison Avenue. There is Albertson, okay?
Yeah, I know where the Albertsons is at. It's next to my favorite shoe store. So, I
Okay.
just contacted Lyft.
Yeah.
Their nearest Lyft driver is 25 minutes. Do you think that would be okay?
You can tell me, ma'am, is if you have any way to reach the Albertson within 10 minutes, then we can able to uh fix the appointment by tomorrow. So, is there any way that the reason I'm just asking you if it's okay with you for 25 minutes, it's not a problem. We can able to wait for 25 minutes, or if you have any way to reach the Albertson, like if someone give you a lift for the Albertson, like because you just say it's only 10 blocks, like within 1 or 2 miles, right?
Yeah, but I don't have any friends that are even close. All my friends are like out of town, visiting family for
Oh,
Memorial Day. So I'm literally sitting here with my little one, just spending Memorial Day at home. Hi, baby.
okay, not a problem. So in this case, ma'am, you can do one thing that you're saying that you have booked the Uber and they say 25 minutes.
Yeah, the nearest Lyft driver is 25 minutes away.
Okay, all right. So you can wait for the Uber, ma'am. Once the Uber there, let us know so we can go with the procedure. And the meantime, I'm gonna work with the documentation paper, but make sure, ma'am, keep the line active because that's the only evidence we have that you are going to prove yourself innocent on the recorded line. Keep the line active. Do not put on a hold or mute. Everything I've been hearing from the accounting team and the headquarters. So keep the line active. Wait for the Uber. Once the Uber there outside of your home, let me know before you get inside the Uber. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any question you have, ma'am?
No, I will definitely let you know when the Lyft driver gets here, okay?
Okay, not a problem. But make sure, ma'am, as we're talking about something legal about your identity, and also we're not sure at the moment who has stole your identity, maybe your co-workers, your friends, your neighbors. So make sure until we not give you any confirmation that your name is cleared out from this kind of fraudulent activities, make sure you don't need to disclose this matter with any third party, that you have a charges against you. Okay? And you're working with the government. You understand me?
Yeah.
Hello? Are you talking to me, ma'am? I need your 100% intention on the recorded line. If
I
you're
am
cooperating with
talking
us.
to you. It's just I have a 3-year-old and he's being a pill.
Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Go watch your phone. Go watch your phone, child.
Can you come over to the phone, ma'am?
Stop. Hang on a second. Sadie, please go watch your phone for me.
I just need you.
I know, baby, but mommy's talking on the phone, okay?
I need one.
If I give you one, will you go lay down?
Yeah.
Oh! There you go. Go watch your phone. Love you, bug. Okay, sorry about that.
Not a problem. So, how much time is the Uber saying? Like a 25 minute or it's less than 25? No.
It's only been a couple of minutes, so it's about 23 minutes away.
Okay.
So they should be here at about
Okay, not a
5 to
problem.
10 after.
Okay. Not a problem, ma'am. So in this case, only thing which you need to do that you have to wait for the Uber. Once the Uber there, let me know before you get inside the Uber, inside the car, okay? Because I have to provide you some of the information. You understand me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And please charge your phone if you have not charged your phone because it's going to be take 15 or 20 minutes. You have to still there outside of your home. So bring the charger with you before you leave your house, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to just put you on a hold for 10 minutes. I will write back to you. Working with attorneys at the moment and also working with the documentations paper in the meantime. So make sure stay connected with me. Keep the line active. I will write back to you. Okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am?
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I said yes.
Yes, yes. Okay, all right. All right, ma'am. We'll write back to you. Stay on the line, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Hold on.
Okay, so I'm gonna see how long it'll take for them to actually wait because I'm looking at 20 minutes until 10 after. And if I can get them to wait and wait and wait, I'm gonna put, when it comes to that time, I'm going to say they're a little delayed because of the weather and the traffic. And yeah, I'm just gonna be like, whatever. So this is fucking amazing. Oh my god. The fact that I'm at 50 minutes now and I'm wasting all of this time. What I want to do is I want to get them to the point of frustrated with me and have them wait for the full hour and see what they do because oh my god. This is too funny. I mean, I have all of this written down that I have, like the fake social security number, the fact that I'm using Chase Bank, there's Danny Werfwolf, whatever, and then Chris Monroe and his so called badge number. I swear, if I can get them to wait until 10 after, and then I'll be like, well, they're not here yet. I'm going to message them and find out what's going on, and then they'll tell me we have a driver that's stuck in traffic due to a rain related accident and that the nearest driver he will be delayed another 15 to 20 minutes depending on traffic. And that will take me to 5:30. So if I can get them to hold on that long, this is like the best thing ever. Oh my god. So while he's doing his thing, I'm going to just be like, okay. So I'm gonna re-look up. Hang on. Idaho. No, not Memorial Day. In Idaho. For June of 1 minute 2 search. Verify. Random fake social security number generator. Oh my god. That's for Tennessee, Delaware, South Carolina, Kansas, Arizona, Hawaii, Rhode Island. That's actually pretty good. Wow. What I'm wondering is why they think it was like they said 1970 something that the social security number was taken off of, and I'm like, no, and oh my god, and that whole crying bit, I actually did start tearing up because I'm a very emotional person. I'm a very powerful, very very emotional. So when I think about that actually happening to me, then I think about, you know, it's gonna be bad. So, what I'm wanting to do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go with the flow because this is freaking amazing, and I freaking love this because I see so many people doing these online for scammers, for Microsoft Windows, Social Security, all these different ones, and people just fuck with them. They fuck with them and they fuck with them, and it's freaking amazing. And the fact that I get an opportunity to do this today, I mean, I downloaded this DU recorder earlier when I got the first call, and then I got another call out half an hour later that said, hey, call back at this number. And I'm like, yes, I get to use it. Sorry, I'm gonna get myself back in comfortable position. But yeah, it's oh, this is too funny. It's too funny. So I'm gonna see how long they're gonna wait. Because at about 5 to 10 after, they're probably gonna come back on the phone in about 3 to 5 minutes, saying, "Hey, have you heard from Lyft? Have you done your thing?" And I'll be like, "No, I haven't heard from them yet. It looks like they're about 10 minutes away." And then they'll be like, "Okay." And oh my god, this is too funny and too hilarious, I swear. And my son, he's having a blast with this. I mean, as you probably saw, that he's being cave, he's being good, and I just, oh, here we go, waiting. So, I think what I'll do is, what is that? Oh, fake IDs. Okay. Let me open up my YouTube music. What do we want to listen to, huh, guys? Let's see. Lion King. Live. These are all live performances. Ooh, this is a good one. I love this song. Minimize me a little bit. Oh, this is a slower version. I'm going to get rid of some of these that are active so I can easily switch between back and forth between my apps so that easy to do. Had to have a fan. My phone is starting to heat up a bit. Yeah, this is a little slow. Oh, I thought they were going to come back on. Ah! Because it's almost 5 o'clock, as it shows right there. That they've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So I'm going to go back to this. me find something different. Tick. Manual. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. One of the live. Recommended music videos. Ooh, I love this song. I have to say, she kind of looks like Lady Gaga, but, you know. Nope, still out. And they can't hear any of this because I have the microphone turned off for them. I can hear them, but they can't hear me.
All right, thanks for holding the line, ma'am. Are we still connected?
Yes, we are. I'm still waiting on that lift.
Okay, how much time is it gonna say now?
The app says 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Okay, so it's gonna take a 9 minute to arrive. All right, not a problem, ma'am. So I got some information for you. Where the Uber is here, let me know. Okay.
I will.
Okay. All right. Right back to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we go back to our music video. Drugged him. Damn. Is she in a... Wow. Got to lame. Interesting. This is one of my favorite movies. that they're singing, the song from. Better have my phone charged. I know my hair sucks. Oh, I haven't been able to take a shower today. Right back. Oh, stupid charger. There we go. It's a lot of notes. Yes, I like to switch between songs. Meh. So it is now 5 after. I've been on the call for an hour and 7 minutes. They're still waiting. I'm just wondering if I say something that they'll hear me. I'm gonna test that. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, hi. I just got a text from my Lyft driver. They're on the corner of Blue Lakes and Falls, and apparently there's been an accident due to the rain, and that there'll be another 15 to 20 minutes. Is that okay?
I'm sorry?
Well, I just got a text from the Lyft driver. I put my number in, and they can text me if something happens. They're on the corner of Blue Lakes and Falls right now on their way to me, but there's been an accident on that corner with a lot of like fire trucks and ambulances. There's like a big pile up there, and it's because of all the rain that we've been having, and they said that there might be another 15 to 20-minute wait. Is that okay?
Just give me a quick moment. Let me update to my senior officer, okay?
No problem.
Okay.
So they were able to hear me if I said something. So I'm glad I mute it when I do. So they're going to go talk to his senior officer, you know. So this is this is too good that they're so gullible. Oh my god, they're so freaking gullible, and it's funnier than hell. I swear, it's freaking hilarious. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to delay the time as long as it'll go. Mm. I should have had that the Lyft driver got into an accident and they were trying to contact the.
Your line has been connected to Chris Monroe and the senior in charge. Yes,
Okay.
Miss Shea. What happened?
Okay,
Nobody's
so
there?
I called a Lyft. Well, I didn't really call them. I'm on the phone with you. I made a Lyft ride, and it was a 25-minute wait. Well, they just texted me and said, "Hey, we're on the corner of Blue Lakes and Falls. There's been a huge wreck, and I'm trying to get around it, but there's a really long line wait to get past this wreck." And they said it would be another 15 to 20 minutes depending on how fast the traffic was going to be moving. And I wanted to know if that's okay if we waited a little longer because, I can't control what happens with, with the rain and then people being stupid in their cars, Is that okay if we waited another 15 to 20 minutes? I will let you guys know when they show up.
20 minutes? 20 minutes more?
Yeah, I can't control if they're stuck behind a line where a wreck was at. They can't even turn around because they're blocked in.
So I can see the town which you're living, there is too many ways to, resolve the traffic. I can see there is, if, in which way, in which, street the driver is in.
Yeah, because, they said that there was a huge traffic accident on the corner of Blue Lakes and Falls where they're at, and all the traffic has stopped, basically. And the police are trying to get it redirected, but it's taking a long time because of how bad the wreck was.
So apart of that store, do you have any store which you can able to walk now?
Let's see. What were the stores again that I'd be able to go to? You said Albertsons, Walgreens, Dollar Tree. What were the other ones?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
I have a Swenson's that's not far, but I don't think they're open.
Which one? I'm sorry.
There's
Did I
a
catch you?
Swenson's, but they're most likely closed. Let me look online to see if they're open.
Let me check for you. Give me 1 moment. Your zip code is 83301, right? Okay. So, what about that Walmart? It's 252.
That's even
is
farther
Janet
than Albertsons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the closest
And what
store
ab-
that you mentioned was Albertsons, and considering my Lyft driver is now stuck in traffic, he said it would take another 15 to 20 minutes before he'd get here, but it's been like 5 already. So let me text him really quick and let me see if
Yeah,
he's
please ask
even-
the situation, like how much time it's gonna take to reach here, because as we are having a very short time, we also want you to get the procedure done because you're working with the government. We don't have much time now. You need to understand.
I understand. I'm trying to work with them. I have no control over what happens, on their end. I can
Yeah,
only
yeah,
do what I can.
I do understand that. Not a problem. So text to the Uber and just ask ask the situation, get the update, and let me know. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Do it now.
I just sent them a message. I'm waiting for them to reply back.
Okay.
Okay, they just replied. They said, still stuck in traffic, completely blocked in, about 15 cars from accident. Looks like traffic is moving,
Oh.
but very, very slowly. Be there in 20 minutes. Great. So what do I do now?
You can see it's gonna be take a long time because can you just cancel this Uber and try to book another one?
Yeah, let me text this. I'd like to
Yeah.
cancel my ride and find another one. Is that okay? Okay, they said it was fine. Okay, so I'm canceling. Okay. Now I need to reschedule a new one. Closest. Okay, so it looks like the closest car that would be able to pick me up is 15 minutes.
15 minutes, right?
Yeah,
And it's not the same one, or is it a different one,
it's a
or is
different
it the
one.
same car?
Yeah, they have like
It's a
these little
different.
icons on the map of where the Lyft drivers are, and the one that's stuck in traffic is still in the same place. It hasn't even moved. And there's one on the other side that looks like he's actually
So,
moving. So can I schedule him? It looks like 15 minutes depending on traffic.
okay, so this Uber will be there at your home in 10 to 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You can text the Uber driver, try to reach your home quickly. You can just tell them that you have something to take care of it and reach at your home as soon as possible, okay?
Okay, okay, schedule. And now I send message. Please hurry. Need to take care of urgent business. Okay. They said okay. Okay, so now that that's taken care of, I'm gonna go back in here. This is too much fun. How long have I been on this? Holy crap, an hour and 15 minutes I've been wasting on this. This is too fun. Okay, I have to say this before anything else. They kept saying Uber. Well, I wasn't able to do an Uber. I said a Lyft. There's a company Lyft. Well, they don't know Lyft apparently because they're like, "Oh, somebody's going to give you a Lyft." No. So, I got another 10 to 15 minutes with these guys and then I think I'll end it. I think an hour and a half is long enough. I want to get back to my life because
All right, ma'am, are you there?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay, according to the information which I just receiving, the accounting department they say like they just check your all the situation, talk with your local department, and according to the information which we're receiving, that you're telling us something about the accident about the 15 cars, but we have not. We can check there is no problem with your, transportation and your local traffic. There is no problem with the traffic. Everything
No,
is good.
I didn't say there was a 15 car wreck. I said there was a small wreck and they were 15 cars away from the wreck.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I can see there is everything is good now. So not a problem. Let me update them that it was just a mistake. So we can go with the second car which you just booked it. How much time is gonna say now?
The app says About 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. So this car will be there soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, ma'am. We'll write back to you. Let me talk with attorney because I need to update them that you're saying like 15 cars are waiting in the traffic, right? Is that what you're saying, right?
That's what they said at the time. It's been a while now, so I don't
Okay,
know what they're doing.
not a problem. But now you show that you book another one, right? And it's saying 10 minutes.
Yeah, I booked another one. They said I told them to hurry, and they said okay, be there in about 15 minutes, which was 5 minutes ago. So it's about 10 minutes.
Okay, all right, ma'am. We'll write, let me check the paperwork and we'll write back to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right, ma'am. Stay connected. Yeah.
Uh huh. So I can already tell that they turn their microphone off, so I can't hear them talking. Same as they can't hear me when I have my microphone off right there. So, yeah. Ugh. I still cannot believe I've done this for that long already. This is really funny. Oh my god. Turn that off. Okay, back to what we were doing. Sorry, I'm so tired. I knew that they'd be able to look up a 15 car pileup. God. I love my Mona Lisa. She's awesome. Mm. Hang on. Bring it back a little bit. I think I just saw what I think I saw. Hang on. Okay, you guys see that? Okay, so there's always these, look at that. But he's got it down. Oh my god, that's so horrible. I know he's holding his guitar, but the way it looked for just that split second was okay. That's funny. Okay, back to the song. That's sweet. Oh, I always loved him. He's really amazing. Oh my god.
Thanks for the patience, ma'am. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so I hope the Uber is almost here. Almost there.
Yeah, they said that they'll be there here in a couple of minutes. Before I hang on a second. What, baby? Oh, I think my son is calling me. Can you hold on for 1 second? What is it, baby? Is it dying? I'm sorry. Hang on, let me find a plug. Gotta find a plug. Don't know where all these plugs went.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
I'll be there in a second. I gotta take care of my son.
Okay, all right. Got you.
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh, the lift is here. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Marie, can you take care of Xavier? Yeah. Coolness, thank you. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I am heading
Yeah,
out the
can
door
you hear me now?
right now. Alright, bye baby, I love you.
Bye.
Alright, be good, okay?
Uh,
Alright, I'm out the door. Before I head down the stairs, what do you want to tell me before I get outside?
yes. Yeah. Before you get outside, you need to check that your bag or you bring your bag with your wallet. You can check that you have your debit card of the Chase Bank and the cash which you have $1,300 in cash with you. And you can check your state ID, which is the most important thing that you need to check your state ID. And if you're holding any credit card, you can check all of the credit cards. Carry with you all of the card which you have in money because everything will be free soon. So we need to save you all the money which you're holding. So carry with all of the cards and the state ID and the cash and the piece of paper and a pen. Come outside, get inside the Uber, and make sure the driver will be not suspicious like where you're going and you're talking to the government or not. Make sure do not disclose this matter with any third party. All right.
Okay.
So just let me know once you reach the parking lot. The Albertson will provide
it-
the federal inspection.
Is
All
it
right.
okay that I told my babysitter about this?
I'm sorry.
I was talking to my babysitter a little bit ago, and I was telling her about this whole thing. She's been listening, and she's taking care of my son right
Okay.
now, so I can
That's your-
get in.
Yeah, that's your daughter. You can just tell her that you are going somewhere for your personal things. You don't need to disclose all of the things that you're
Okay,
working
so
with the
I
government,
just told
trying to
him
clear
she's
out your
listening
legal
to
charges.
everything.
Because, ma'am, you need to understand this is about some allegations. So
Yeah.
we we not allow you to disclose all of the thing. You can just tell them that you have something to take care of it. You will be back there within 15 to 20 minutes. It's not what it won't take longer. It only take like a half an hour probably to get the procedure done. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So please tell her to take care of your son and you are coming back to the home within 30 minutes.
okay,
And get inside the Uber.
I'm gonna cut it right here. It's been an hour and a half. Okay, can I tell the taxi driver that I'm being called by a fake person saying that they're gonna take my money and bullshit like that?
I'm sorry?
Should I tell the taxi or whatever company I just fucking called that I'm being scammed by a fucking idiot who doesn't even know anything, that no social security company they just hung up on me. Hi, baby. Oh, that was awesome. Oh my god. Xavier, what are you doing, honey? Oh, my baby wants loves. So that was me calling. No, Social Security. Hey, stop. I don't want you on me. If I'm pushing you off, it means stop. Stop. Right now. So I said no. No.
Yeah.
So that was me calling a Social Security scammer, saying that I'm being charged with murder and money laundering and all that other bullshit like that for an hour and a half. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Peace out.